Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put into the description box below, where you can find the current list of reading services I offer. Or if you'd like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Sagittarius, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together with the cards. And for this month of March, the collective of your sign, you're worried about something. There's something about circumstances not adding up, not being at your, like you feel like something is not moving at your favor. Almost like swimming against the current. You're trying to understand what's wrong. Like if it's other people, it's other systems and rules, regulations, hierarchy, structures above you that are putting something like barriers, delays in your way, or if it's something you are doing wrong. I see some of you questioning if it's them or you. So take that into what fits. I feel it's more a professional message, but it could be work, life, money, ideas, projects, groups of people, communities you are involved with. There's something you feel at odds with, and you're just like questioning if it's your fault or their fault. For others of you, there's an honest sense of delay. So a project you want to be a part of, something you want to start, something you want to do. There's a roadblock here. And the month of March is not like as free flowing as you would like to be. So there's something like, it feels like there's a state of resistance that you're bumping into, but it's almost like by you encountering challenges or a lot of no's or a lot of problems, it pushes you back into your own self and awareness. And for some, I feel like it's to push you back into like taking a step back and also focus a lot more on you, on your needs, on your the things that maybe you haven't really been giving importance to, that have to deal with self and how you truly feel. Some of you might have a tendency to overwork yourself or just be on the hunt and on the chasing mode, and it's like you lack depth of feeling here around your own needs. So it's almost like you don't feel like you need that much, but then you end up realizing that maybe you have been depleting yourself, draining, allowing things to be emptied out of your system, and there's no replenishing. So it's almost like you could stop and realize that you are empty, or you are not properly, recharging your batteries. And it could be a month where you're asked to do that, to be more concentrated on recharging your batteries, so then you feel stronger and more equipped and armored as well to deal with life's challenges. Some of you are also throwing a fit or a tantrum energy here around things. Like when something is not going your way, there's a danger for you to react very hastily. And you could be very prone to impulsive, immature reactions around things not working out. Some of you Sagittarius have felt entitled, or you feel entitled about things just going your way. And there's something about you learning to cope and adapt when they don't. And take that as a redirection, not rejection, but a redirection. And here it's to focus on you. How do you feel? I see some of you not knowing how do you feel around things. So you could be in a moment where you don't know how you feel, or you don't know how you feel about other people in your life. There's something about the psychological aspects here. There's a lack of awareness as well. This moment of stopping and reflecting, contemplating, is to flow on a better understanding, as I said, of self. But you keep swimming against the current, which means you're not allowing the process to flow. And Pisces season is about that, and it squares Sagittarius. So it's a tension point. It's a month where your lack of ability to flow will work against you, either by causing stress, higher stress levels, delays, or even health concerns. I'm feeling something about rest, needing more rest, needing more sleep, again, to charge up as well those batteries, better diet, better conscious decisions that replenish you. For others of you, I keep getting like sick and tired, that song from Anastasia. I also feel like you could be very upset either with a friend or a partner here. There's just, you feel like this person does not have your back exactly when you need them the most, exactly when you are struggling with, stressing out with something that's not going your way. And you might reach out, obviously, to this person for help, feedback, soothing energy, and this person respond in a way that does not make you feel good, does not make you feel supported, does not make you feel helped. You could have like disappointment with maybe you have helped a person so many times, and now that you need the same favor in return, or the same kindness, or the same compassion, they're not offering you that, and you're like, wow. You know, it's like a harsh reality, but at the same time it's making you again see that you're overextending or you have been overextending your energy generously as a Sag to so many things, but where are your needs in the picture? You also have to be generous towards the self, is what I'm feeling. Others of you that are single, I see your heart beating faster, so it means that there's something making you feel kind of like turned on and emotionally like excited. But timing, I keep getting like there's something about timing. So either you and this person can't meet right now, or there's something preventing the connection to happen as of right now. And you're just having to hold, breathe, take space, allow things to happen when it has to, trusting divine energy. Or you feel like you need to take care of something before you can be with this person, or this person can also be taking care of other stuff before they can be with you, especially divorces. For some of you, you are dealing with a person that is in a process of separation or divorce, and so you're waiting for that wave to calm down, right? And then you can actually slide and be together. For others of you, you are in the process of separation and divorce, and you're also waiting for things to be better so you can connect with the person you are feeling this very like hyper energy around. But there's a bridge. Some of you, this is a long distance connection, or a connection that is just out of reach for some reason in the moment. That I'm hearing, like, know that they like you too. There's something like about reciprocal energy, but timing, circumstances, all of this thing is creating like a fuss with you. And when I say this, is like a nervous, right? So how do you deal with stress? How do you deal with waiting? How do you respond to waiting and trusting and surrendering? Those are going to be big themes for Sagittarius in all areas of your life. I also feel like you might be receiving something like a gift, an opportunity to be a part of something, and you're contemplating. Like if you are invited to take a part of something, I see you studying the offer, right? Studying the proposal, taking your time with it. And you're asked to do that, to not be a fire sign in this month, to actually use more restraint and be less impulsive. Really think through. Study the situations, analyze it, read it and reread it until you're certain and sure that that offer or that proposal offer also benefits you. Because I see some of you have a tendency to, you know, like be a part of things that are more of benefit to the other parties than to your own. And that can start to create a depletion of energy, as I said, right now. So it is as equally important to benefit them as it is to benefit you. And that's a big theme here. Six of Wands, King of Wands, yeah, you're very fired up. But you see, you have here the Six of Swords, which is about taking a break, detaching, decluttering from problems, from drama, moving in a better, more relaxed, into a more relaxed, effortless state of being where you allow the current to go. But your ego might be so hard to... Like, there's something about your ego, like, or your fears around letting go of control, not being, like, as up for that as you're being asked to be. Because your Six of Wands, King of Wands, which represents you, Ace of Wands, it's a lot of Wands energy, hyper energy. You're very hyper. You have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of things, or you have been. But you're encountering some sort of resistance about the timing to apply and channel all of this passionate energy into something. It's about when it's going to begin. It will begin, but when? That's the, like, there's something about the when. But the certainty around that it will, it's just the when. And you might want it right now. You might feel like you should have it right now. And whatever is going on outside of your control says not yet. And that can cause you anger. But as I said, there's definitely like this thing pulling at your heartstrings. You also have here the Ace of Wands and the Lovers, which does speak about infatuation, being enamored, encountering someone that really makes you feel new bubbly things. Because we have Ace of Wands, the Fool, and the Lovers. It's a new person or a recent one. The Lovers is with the Six of Swords. So this lover is at a distance, or there's a little bit of a distance from you right now. And either you thinking about traveling to this person, but you might not be able to, or vice versa. Or you know that when you move to be with them, it's going to have to be in a way that is more definitive, like in terms of the approach you take. And because there are other things going on, or you might just be as well like super busy. You don't have like the time that this person or the situation deserves, or there's something about the person you're dealing with also does not have that. So it could be like a schedule thing. It could be that you're both very busy. You're both dealing with other things, and I'm hearing it's no one's fault. It's just what it is for now. But the Fool and the Lovers also tells me that there's something about from February to June, a lot of new developments will take place, both in success, what you want success out of, so work life, status, publicity, achievements, new work, new business, new ideas, new possibilities. That's going to happen over the next months, and as well, new relationships are also going to be a part of the picture. But it feels like it's a process from February to June, so it's not right away. But because there's an intensity that's stemming from all of this potential, right? Or the desire that you just have to have it, you could just in March have a hard time relaxing. I also see like there's something about you pushing aside a situation with a Leo or a Leo-like influence in your life. This could also be about a reference of pushing aside the Leo archetype, which is the ego. The bad side is ego, control, arrogance, dominance, and wanting to be in this egoic way the central figure of everything. And Leo energy in a negative state is about reacting very harshly when things don't go our way, very dramatically. So you need to put your ego to the side for the moment, for something then to happen. It's like seeing the bigger picture and trusting what you have to offer, trusting your magic, trusting yourself. And I feel like you do have that at your reach. It's just that you don't take enough time to really contemplate. And what I'm seeing here is that also you are very like, you want to be more on the surface level of things. So you're not digging as deeper in a spiritual and emotional sense. You're just not in that moment. And for some of you that are in relationships, established relationships, that can be an issue with your partner as well, that you're both trying to work on. Because I see some of you have a partner that is much more emotional, or in an emotional moment where emotional nurturing and compassion is important to them. And you might just want to be like, let's go with a partner, or that doesn't matter. Let's live our lives, forget about that. Like, this type of, as well, sweeping into the rug tendencies. Be aware of doing that with other people, because it's just because you're not feeling it, or for you it's not important, or for you it's a waste of time. For others, it can be a big deal, Like, there's something about you having more of that compassionate energy. But you can also be, it's happening the other way. I just see in your case, it's more likely coming from you because you're very upbeat. And you're more in the wands, which means you're more surface level right now. And you might deal with people that are very emotional, very insecure, very, lost, very needy, very passive. And that annoys you. I feel like you're very annoyed with a partner, for those of you that have one. Not because you don't like them. There's actually a lot of feelings here. It's just that they're not moving like you move, or like you would want them to move. And that can make ego clashes happen as well in partnerships, for those of you that are in one. Or even this issue makes you clash with other people more than usual in March, being friends, family, or work collaborations. So Sagittarius, I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.